Hi, Julie Rader here with your weekly weather forecast, astrological weather forecast for the week of August 5th through August 11th. So on August 11th, we start the week off with the moon in Cancer, and the moon, that's its home sign in Cancer. So we maybe found a little bit emotional, and that's why Cancers are considered sometimes to be moody. A more accurate description is they are moony. So they fluctuate like the moon. Just like the moon has control over the tides of the ocean, it has control over our emotions as well. So when the moon is in Cancer, we feel things at a very deep level. And people born with moon in Cancer are very empathetic. They take on the emotions of those around them because they feel so much. So this day with the moon on this Thursday, the 5th, with the moon in Cancer, square Chiron and Aries, it may bring up even a crisis situation. So last week I spoke about the ending of the week, that Wednesday being a beautiful day to do healing work. I hope that maybe you did, and then you'll have more tools to deal with the things. And it could be that you did the healing work, and now it is just coming to the surface, things that need to be addressed. That same day, the Cancer moon is also making a sextile, which is a harmonious aspect to Neptune. Neptune is about the subconscious mind. It's the god of the underworld. So the higher octave of Neptune is meditation or lifting the veil and seeing things in other ethers and other dimensions. The lower octave can be disillusionment. However, this is a positive aspect to Neptune. So the best use of this energy on Thursday the 5th is to do forgiveness work, to forgive those that have hurt you, maybe family members or loved ones. So a simple blessing, a loving kindness meditation. I have some loving kindness meditations. Feel free to check them out. I'll put a link below. They're one simple way is to close your eyes, go into what's called the temple of light, see yourself and the person that really you need to forgive, not for them, but for you, for your highest good. And say to this person, may you be healthy and strong. May you be happy. May you live with ease. I forgive you. And then release the burden that you are holding. Beautiful use of that energy on Thursday. Because then on Friday, the 6th of August, we have the sun in Leo, making a challenging aspect, a square to Uranus and Taurus. Again, fixed energy, like we had a lot of that last week. It is really, truly this energy, the sun in Leo, butting heads with Uranus. It's really a battle of the wills. So take a step back, see the other person's point of view. This could also, we could see things in the media. This is very much an energy of unexpected, shocking, sudden changes in our life. So yeah, continue the meditation, continue the walks in nature, continue doing things you need to do to center yourself. And on Saturday, the 7th of August, the moon moves into Leo. So it moves out of emotional Cancer and into Leo, where it is getting ready to meet up with the sun. It's still in the dark moon phase. It's still in that balsamic phase, right? This is the day before the new moon. So its first aspect, though, is a beautiful sextile, a harmonious aspect to the North Node in Gemini. This is really a time for for you to reflect upon your unique vision. How can you, in a Leo way, shine out in a way that is creative, in a way that is passionate, in a way that is loving? Leo is big hearted. So, how can you really allow your heart to guide your purpose and get it out into the world, and then maybe not out into the world, maybe just into your everyday life? How can you live every day with heart? So that same day, we do have the Leo moon later that day in an opposition to Saturn in Aquarius. Again, both fixed energy, kind of that butting at heads energy. Saturn is retrograde in Aquarius. This is a time to, it's really important that you stay true to your vision, because there's going to be a part of you that says, well, I don't know, or questioning it. Stay true to the unique vision that you have. Stay true to doing all things with love and leading with your heart. It's the best use of the energy on Saturday. Then on Sunday, the 8th of August, we have the new moon on the Lion's portal. I have another video about the new moon. I highly recommend checking that out. That video will go through each sign and give you a little more detailed information of how to best utilize this energy, or what area of life this full moon will shine a light upon. But just a brief overview. This new moon is happening on the Lion's Gate. 8 is the Lion's Gate. 8 is the number of abundance, it's infinity. And the Lion's Gate is this portal that opens up, allowing us to access energy from perhaps even other dimensions, or higher source, or God, or the angels, or universal source energy, whatever you want to call it. It's a great day to tune into that energy. Be fully open to receiving it. The first aspect that this new moon energy, and the new moon happens at 6:50 a.m. Pacific time. But the first aspect is a conjunction, the moon conjuncting Mercury in Leo. So write your intentions. Be very intentional with this energy. Leo is extremely creative. So write your intentions, draw your intentions, paint your intentions, make a vision board, do something creative, be intentional, do some candle magic, and really tap into this powerful energy. I'm really excited. It happens at 16 degrees of Leo, which happens to be where my moon is at Leo at 16 degrees. So I will very much be in meditation at that time and going deep. I highly encourage you to do the same. Then on Monday, the 9th, we're still in this new moon energy. And as the moon continues to grow bigger each day, it grows even more powerful. So it's when we might not see it so much on Monday. We may by that night see crescent moon. If not, we will Tuesday. It's when we start seeing the first light of the crescent moon. Go back to those intentions, write them out again, and put even more energy into it. So on Monday the 9th, the moon then will move into Virgo. So start working out the details of your intention. So you were really creative in doing your moon magic on the 8th. On the 9th, it's like, okay, how can I put this into practice? Maybe have your calendar and start writing out your plan, your business plan. Then that day, we also have Venus and Virgo creating an opposition to Pisces and to Neptune and Pisces. This can bring about disillusionment, anything dealing with our body or health, also our worth or money, because it's Venus. So be aware of that. However, oppositions don't necessarily have to be a bad a bad thing. It is out of rhythm. It can be disharmonious. However, think about it as two planets sitting across the table from each other and working out a negotiation. So you have Neptune in Pisces, which the higher octave is very meditative, tapping into the subconscious, seeing the big picture. And then we have Venus in Virgo, which is way more detail oriented. How can these two come together? How can we say, okay, Neptune, show me what you're dreaming for the big picture? And okay, Venus in Virgo, how can we break it down into tangible steps? Think about it as a finding the middle ground between these two. But do be aware that there can be some disillusionment. It's a great time to make sure that you're taking care of your body and your health, and having routines in place. Then on Tuesday, August 10th, we have Leo. We have some more Leo energy. We have Mercury and Leo, and in opposition, and again, sitting across the table and negotiating terms with Jupiter retrograde in Aquarius. So we know that Jupiter is a magnifying glass and it magnifies what's already there. We know that Mercury is all about communication. So Mercury in Leo is kind of bigger than life. It's the storyteller. And we have Aquarius, Jupiter magnifying, okay, well, what is good for humanity? Not just focusing on what is best for you, Mercury and Leo. How can we find a middle ground that serves you and your needs as well as the needs of the higher good? And how can we do it in a way that is unique? So at this time, we may be revisiting things that were occurring at the end of April, beginning of May, because that's when Jupiter is retrograding back to this timeline. End of April, beginning of May. What was going on at that time? And where can you perhaps renegotiate, or where can you perhaps refine, revisit, and polish something that that maybe you started and you put to the side, and it was just like a rough plan? Where can you make it better so that it's ready to put out into the world? This is also an energy perhaps of saying no when appropriate to things in your life so that you can say yes to the things that are very, very important to you. So say no in order to say yes. And then on Wednesday, August 11th, we have the moon moving into Libra. So when the moon moves into Libra, it really brings relationship to the surface. Also, it's asking us, okay, where can we find more balance in our lives? Then we have Mercury also. So we have a lot of planets on the move on the 11th, on Wednesday, the 11th. We have the moon moving into Libra. We have Mercury moving into Virgo, which is allowing us to then have more detailed communication. Mercury has been in Leo. It's been a little fiery and in Leo. Now that it's in Virgo, it's saying, okay, where can I be more structured in my writing, my speaking, my communication with others? We have Virgo. Virgo also has Venus in it. So really, we're amplifying the Virgo energy as Venus and Virgo, and Venus is the ruler of Libra, where the moon just was. So there's a lot of Virgo energy, there's a lot of Venus energy, and Venus is making a beautiful, harmonious aspect to Pluto and Capricorn, which is retrograde. So even though Pluto can be about death and rebirth. This harmonious aspect, and we have a lot of grounded earth energy. It's really a fertile energy. It's fertile in all ways. So know that this is a day that with there's a very powerful attraction. Passions are running extremely high. Know that you are more fertile, perhaps, um, in all ways. So keep that in mind. But it's also a great time. Everything is fertile. Your intentions are more fertile. You can transform your finances at this time with all this Venus energy and even Pluto in Capricorn. So perhaps using this energy to look at finances, where can you make a move? Where can maybe you look at investments that you have, how you want to spend your money, and um, so this week is there's a lot of change going on this week. Um, this Uranus energy um, can bring some unexpected changes. So be aware of that. Continue grounding yourself, continue taking care of yourself, drink a lot of water. And I'll see you next time. If you like the video, please share it, like it, subscribe to my channel so that I can keep growing and creating more content for you. Thank you.